Good morning students. In the previous video we discussed the poem The Isle of Innisfree, and I also told you that the poet wants to live in a the poet wants to live in a place which is very calm, and the poet wants to tell that our hometown is the place which we are emotionally attached. The poet is also attached with Innisfree. I told you that Innisfree is a real place near the coast of Ireland. So we should go back to nature. Today it's time to discuss the question answer. First question is, what kind of place is Innisfree? What kind of place is Innisfree? It is a place. Innisfree, it is a place where nature is beautiful, alive and full of life. Now see first question. The three things the poet wants to do when he goes back there. Stanza 1, you will find the answer in stanza 1. Answer is, what will he do? He will build a small cabin there. He will build a small cabin which is of clay and wattles. Second, he will have 9 bean rows. And third is, he will have a hive for the honeybee. So students, able to understand this question? Now see second question. Second question is, what he hears and sees there and its effect on him. You can see this answer in stanza 2. And I said, yes, he will hear peace come dropping. Second, he will hear the cricket sing. He will see the midnight sign. Noon purple shall grow, and everything will be full of linnet song. Now see third question. Third question is, what he hears in his heart's core even when he is far away from Innisfree. Stanza 3. In stanza 3 you can see, I will arise. He hears. What he hears? He hears the lake water lapping the shore with low sound. He hears the lake water lapping the shore with low sounds. Now see question number 2. Question number 2. By now you may have concluded that Innisfree is a simple natural place full of beauty and peace. How does the poet contrast it with where he now stands? Read stanza 3. In stanza 3, its answer is, I am dictating you. The Innisfree is a beautiful place. It is full of peace. The crickets sing here. The midnights shine here. The noons have a purple glow. The evenings have linnets flying. He stands on the roadway. The pavement is grey. Grey symbolizes dryness and decay. Thus, there is a sharp contrast between this place and Innisfree. The Innisfree is a beautiful place full of peace. Crickets sing here, midnight shine here, noons have a purple glow, evenings have linnets flying, stands on the roadway. The pavement is grey. Grey symbolizes dryness and decay. Thus there is a sharp contrast between this place and Innisfree. Now see next question. Question number 3. Do you think Innisfree is only a place or a state of mind? It is a place which is full of beauty and peace. The physical features of the place prove that it is an actual place. The poet actually misses it. He has a deep desire to go to this place. He longs to live there. Now see next question. Question number 7. Look at the words the poet uses to describe what he sees and hears at the Innisfree. Yes. Bees, be loud, glad. Glad. Be loud, glad. The picture that come peace and beauty around. The picture that comes in every mind is of green, glad. There is natural peace and beauty around. Now see second, evenings full of the linnets wings. The picture is of the linnets fluttering its wings and sitting in the tree. Now third, lake water lapping with low sound. It is a very lovely scene that the lake water forms waves. These waves strike the lake's shore. They create a pleasant murmuring sound. Next, second question is, look at these words. Peace comes dropping from the veils of the morning to where the cricket sings. What do these words mean to you? These words mean the peace coming from all around when morning comes. The singing of the cricket is pleasant. It adds sweetness to this peace. What does to where the cricket sings mean? The cricket sings merrily to greet, G-R-E-E-T, to greet the morning. It may be singing a love song for its mate. So students, I think you can write all these questions. Health is the greatest gift. Contentment the greatest wealth. Faithfulness is the best relationship. Good thought. Now students, you are able to understand this. Thank you students.